Well, it's July 10th, 2021, and I've competed since my last video. And I'll be posting the videos and the pictures of my two shows. The first one was Deke Warner's Mid-Florida Classic. That's always a great show in Orlando. Deke's been doing it for a very long time now, and every time he always improves on it. And this year I thought was a big improvement, because the last time I competed, I didn't realize this. I thought it had been only 2 years. So this is what I looked like 2 weeks out of that show. These pictures are from June 6th. Let's say there were days of 800 to 1200 calories. Not that many 800 calories, but many 12 to 1300 calorie days leading up to that show. So I did set my calorie limit to 1300 calories leading up to that show. So for example, June 1st was 1000 calories. I did have some days where I just fasted. For example, May 31st, 269 calories. All I had that day was just some coffee for lunch. I had chicken flavored bouillon. For dinner, I had 3 ounces of chicken, another bouillon, some cabbage, and half a cucumber. Obviously, that's not what I normally do, but like I had said in my previous videos, as I get close to a show, if I really need to cut down on things, I will, and that is an example. So my overall calories for the day: 11 carbs, 22 protein, 16 fat, and that most of it is coming from my MCTs that I took before my workout in the morning, and that's pretty much it. June 1st, 1000 calories, 140 protein, 50 carbs, 30 fats, and these are not my net carbs, that's my total carbs for the day. If I do net carbs, that is going to give me 37 carbs, 37 net carbs. So I recently just started to track all carbs. So if I'm going keto, I'm not just looking at net carbs anymore. I'm just going whatever carbs, it is what it is. I'm just taking the whole thing down. So June 1st, 53 carbs, 140 protein, 30 fat. June 2nd, 1000 calories, similar numbers. June 3rd, 1200 calories. So I did increase my calories a little bit. So I went up to 190 protein, 45 carbs, 30 fat. So, but in the end, it worked out. I did do my carb load, and I'll talk about what I did on that one on a different video. But either way, like I had said, when it came to cut things down drastically, that's what I did. In the end, I was weighing around 160 pounds. I calculated with the calipers my body fat around 6%, which has been the lowest I've ever had. Then I had my girlfriend take it. She found me around 5.5, so it went between 5.5 to 6%. Let's take the higher number, 6% body fat. For me, I thought it was pretty good, the lowest I've ever been. Like I said, I did feel very, very depleted. I tried to get it back with my carb load. I did some of it, but still on stage, even though I was one of the leanest guys on that show, I also felt like I was one of the smallest guys too. In this case, it worked for leanness, but not for size. A few more pictures from prejudging. So the number 13 won, number 4 was the second. I came in at third. And again, in the last 3 years, I think at some point they changed how the classic physique shorts are. So I am looking like I'm wearing my grandma's underwear here. So you can definitely see the difference in the trunks here. But that's what they had when I was doing it 3 years ago. So overall, I think this show I came out good. It was one of my better looks, but I think my best look was to come a few weeks later in Europa.